the haunted one. Since she was a child, a woman named Tammy has had a dark presence following her. This unnerving entity never seemed to leave her side, and now that she's all grown up and in a house of her own, the paranormal activity from all those years ago is still happening. After having strange things happen around her home for decades, Tammy finally set up security cameras in hopes of catching proof of what's going on, and it's safe to say that Tammy got more than she bargained for. From objects moving to doors opening and closing on their own, this activity is definitely creepy. But things took an eerie turn when Tammy's cameras began to catch voices. A disembodied voice can be heard saying, "I warned you. Take another listen." And this wasn't the only time a voice was caught on camera. As Tammy was taking a bath, a deep male voice says, "She's mine." She's mine. She's mine. Although this voice was caught on camera, Tammy never heard this in person. And as time went on, so did the paranormal activity. From a cross nearly turning upside down on its own to a doll ominously standing by itself, this activity has really freaked Tammy out. But lucky for Tammy, it doesn't seem like she's had any paranormal experiences for the last few months. Flat 7. A man named Tom from the UK began posting videos on TikTok of the mysterious things happening around his flat. Disembodied footsteps and objects moving on their own are just a few of the things that have been happening. Luckily for Tom, he's not completely alone in his flat, as his girlfriend has been by his side since these creepy things began. Knowing that no one would believe him, Tom started filming these events on his phone, and this is what he's caught so far.
What the f? What the f? See, it's still happening. Honestly, this is all the time. Whoa, Jesus. The cat scared the shit out of me. What the f? Rory, you were really scaring the shit out of me. I know Rory didn't do that. What the f is going on? What the f happened, Rory?
Storytelling, which is several things. When you think from the heart and you mean what you think, it's a beautiful moment and a beautiful thing. And, well, it's
The sound of someone rattling the door is often heard, but every time Tom opens it, there's no one to be found. Along with ghostly footsteps and drawers opening on their own, Tom is now a believer in the paranormal. The Dark Child. Back in 2019, on a TikTok account called Spooky App, a series of creepy videos were posted. The man running this account looks to be an employee at a retail store, and overnight, eerie, unexplainable things began happening around him. According to this man, unfortunate events happened here, but I'll let him tell the story.
Legend goes that back in the 50s, there was a boy named Johnny here that drowned before this building was constructed. I don't know why this light's on, it's kind of weird. Johnny? Johnny, if you're here, make a sound to show me that you're here. What the hell is this? What the f***? What is this puddle? Oh, Jesus Christ!
With the legend of a ghostly boy in mind, this man has documented what he believes to be Johnny.
What's going on, guys? It's been a couple days since I made the last video. Everybody's been commenting, talking about something called an ink demon. Not sure what that is, but there's an ink demon here. Come on out, show yourself. Hello? There's an ink demon here, show yourself. What the f*** was that? Jesus Christ!
With terrifying things happening throughout the store, this man managed to keep his cool, for the most part. But after recording for a few weeks, he managed to catch this.
What's going on, guys? Making a video. It's been a couple days since I made the last one. I wasn't feeling good. I don't know what the f*** that was. Yo! Hello? Hello? What the f*** is going on? Hello? Jesus Christ, it was behind me.
A small child-sized shadow figure was standing directly behind the man. This tiny being didn't move a muscle, but ominously stared ahead at the man recording. Although this figure was only caught on camera for a second, it's the most terrifying second I've ever seen. Ghost in the stalls. In this next clip, a man named Ryan had a terrifying encounter in a bathroom. While in a stall taking care of business, Ryan began to hear sounds coming from what he thought was an empty bathroom. He quickly flushed and began recording, and what happened next is chilling. While Ryan was filming the empty stalls, the stall door aggressively slammed shut. This sudden movement sent Ryan running like a baby. But how exactly did this door shut when we could clearly see that no one else was in the bathroom? I'll leave that to you to figure out. A dark sign. David and Dell are a couple of friends behind the Signs and Signals YouTube channel. They've set out on numerous investigations at creepy locations in the middle of the night searching for the paranormal. Well, one location that stands out is an old church rumored to be extremely haunted. During this investigation, Dell was joined by his nephew as they ventured inside the dark church, but they had no idea what they would end up catching on camera.
I ain't got the most battery left in the world, but fellas, can you make the piano play again? Did you used to play piano here? We would love to hear you play again.
While asking questions, Dell had no idea that he just caught this. In the doorway to the left, a dark, shadowy figure quickly looked around the corner before ducking out of view. With no visible features, this figure definitely looks paranormal. While editing this footage, Dell was terrified at the sight of this capture. So is this proof of shadow people or just a hoax? You decide. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe.